All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, man. Obviously, y'all see me putting some of this little. Right now, I got to get the camera set back up, but man, I came across an article. Y'all know I'm always looking up someone I got a chance. I came across an article, and it's really interesting, man. It's really interesting. So I'm gonna read the article. We're gonna talk about it, and I really want to know what you guys think, man. So, all right, it says, would the Toronto Raptors trade the fourth pick in the fourth pick in the draft? Masai Ujiri has already showed his hand. Should Toronto Raptors trade with Sacramento King for the fourth pick in the draft? Masai has already said the court is the court. So it's pretty much saying like Masai Ujiri won't do it. But it says it was. I'm gonna read the article and we'll go through it. It was just last year the organization jumped from the 7th spot in the draft lottery to the 4th, allowing them to nab Scotty Barnes, the NBA eventual Rookie of the Year. It was a move that expedited Toronto's timeline, moving the Raptors from one of the league's worst teams in 2021 to among the Eastern Conference best this past season. Now, the fourth pick in this year's draft reported up in play again, with Sacramento King potentially exploring options to trade the pick for an impact veteran or a contributing rotational player, per Bleacher Report. Now, impact veteran or contributing rotational player. So the thing that boils down to me is a couple people come in mind, right? Come on. It's only two guys. When you're thinking impact veteran, you're talking Steady Freddy, Pascal Siakam. Now, I'm not gonna front. I haven't did my deep dive into the playoff, into the NBA draft just yet, and potential prospects and all of that. I haven't really did my deep dive into it. Y'all know I'm gonna do it. But what I will say is, let's say, and I know this is a long shot, guys, so ride with me on this one. Let's say this potential 4th round pick gives you another Scotty Barnes. Are you willing to trade Pascal Siakam or Steady Freddy for another Scotty Barnes? I'm gonna keep reading because I got a lot to say on this. Toronto Raptors move Pascal. Would Toronto Raptors move Pascal Siakam instead of Freddy for the pick? Should Toronto move one of its two veterans for a chance to build around Barnes? Raptors president and vice chairman Masai had made his stance on this topic very clear. The answer is no. I think it's still a team of the future. I think we have to have patience and grow. We still have the patience to build this team and whatever it takes to get these guys to grow. Now that's interesting because it seems like his stance is firm. We got the guys, we got the guys. Now, again, I don't know if this has changed since the playoffs, if his stance has changed at all. Because I mean, damn it, I don't want to say it, but if you look at, because Steady Freddy is my guy. Pascal, I said needed some time, but no playoffs, man. You didn't see what you need to see from the guys that you were supposed to see it from. It's just what it is. I'm not here to bash Pascal or Steady Freddy. Steady Freddy was dealing with an injury. But Pascal came up a little short in them first 2 games. And the reason why that's troublesome is because the young guys were supposed to lean on him. He was the one with the experience. He's the one that already have a ring. He's the one that the young guys are supposed to be like, oh, he got it together. We good. But that just didn't. Plus, no, first 2 games, man, it just didn't play out like that. Steady Freddy and his injury definitely played a part as well. But I can't put too much on the injury because he had good quarters, and then it was just, it is what it is. But the thing about it, man, if you are thinking that I am, 1 second, I want to do something real quick. Y'all see, I'm doing some makeshift stuff here. If you see the fact that there's someone in this draft that you think that you can get with that 4th round pick that's going to immediately take you over the top, because the number 1 pick is obviously that's Sheck Homer from Gonzaga. Now he probably going to Orlando. unless you can find some kind of way to get that. I think now if you got a shot at someone at him, and again, I haven't looked at these other guys, man. He just, he's the hot guy. So obviously you're gonna look at him because that's the person everybody's talking about. But just off a brief stint here, it's littered with forwards and guards. They go a center right here at they got number 8, Jalen Duren from Memphis. I'm gonna read a little bit on him, and I'm only doing this because if you're in the mindset of me, they need a big. They need a big. Now again, if you get a big in right now, it's not someone that's gonna come out, boom, he's gonna be the Joel Embiid or Joker or Carlton Town elite stopper, but someone that can get in there. At 6'11", 250, Duren proves a force inside the paint throughout the season, given the physicality he plays with on a nightly basis. He broke out a mid-range shot at times, which would certainly help his value on the offense, but teams would be attracted to him for what he brings on defense. He has the size to hold his own against bigger competition, as teams will be impressed with his 7'5" wingspan. There are questions about his offensive game, but Duren has a lot to like elsewhere to overcome those possible shortcomings. Now, again, guys, this is me just scrubbing through. Like I said, I ain't did my deep dive. But just that, now, let's keep it real. Keep it real with me. Don't that sound like a Toronto Raptor player? Don't that sound like the type of guy Toronto Raptors get? Keep it real with me now. Don't that sound like one? Offense ain't the best, but his defense. Because Toronto got a firm belief, and not only belief, but a proven track record that they can put that together. The offensive side, we'll deal with that. But do he play with intensity? Do he play with energy? Do he play with effort? And do he has that? Is he committed on the defensive end? You sound like a Toronto Raptor guy to me. But now, would you give up Steady Freddy or Pascal Siakam for the opportunity to get this young man? And is he worth? I mean, he's touted as number 9 pick right now. Now, but the question is, would you give up Pascal Siakam or Steady Freddy? The thing about those two guys, both of those guys on big contracts. Both of them guys on big contracts. And the first 2 games in the playoffs, you were like, we paying all this money into it. But I think that the problem is Masai seemed to be stern in his firm that, hey, we got the core right here. The core is the core. That sounds good, man. That sounds good. But would you take the opportunity to get this young man if you believe he's life-changing? But to me, he got the makings of a Toronto Raptor player. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think, man. Should Toronto make that move to go to number 4? To get it from the Sacramento, get that number 4 pick, but you're going to have to give up Pascal or Steady Freddy. But I'm about to dive into this kid, what's his name? Duren again, because he sound like the perfect fit for Toronto, man. Anyway, with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, you guys be great.